Hey guys, what's up? So, there's something in my YouTube feed that kind of disturbs me because I didn't know about this. It's this Chris Watts case. It was the ending of this case was supposedly used in or handled in December of 2018. 28th of December 2018. And I think it was like CBN or something that broadcasted this, like made a documentary about it or something like that. So, I couldn't help but think that this is like very similar to my case. But then I can't have wrapped my head around it. Like, who is this woman that was killed? Who are these kids that was killed? Like, I don't get it. Who are these? Who is this woman? Who is this woman and who are these kids? Who is this woman and who are these kids? Okay, because personally, I haven't lived with any woman or any kids except for my sister and my brother-in-law and their kids. That's the only kids I've ever lived with, and they're alive. They're well. They're astonishingly alive. They live so well. But why this case was so similar to mine? What I recognized about this case was basically my mother and my sister and my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law, he looks just like uh, he looks just like the brother-in-law of this guy. The mother talks just like my mother. I have to plug this in. The um, the sister talks just like my sister. They're so similar. I don't get what this is all about. This is a lot of like there's been a lot of slander of me, and I don't know who is responsible for it. Okay, and that's the truth. So um, I'm not sweating because of that because basically it's hot outside. It's been hot outside for the last few days. I don't know what this is about. I don't know who this is. Who I don't know who these people are. Uh, but they are similar to my family. And this guy, like, what he does, like, when he's playing with the kids, when he walks up and like goes outside of like the camera view, that's just like me. And my mom would say just like the person that was holding the camera, like it was just like me. Uh, but I don't know any girl. I don't know any children like that. I don't have a family like that. I have a lot of kids. I have a lot of like women that are like walking around and like trying to be mine and stuff. But I haven't got a wife. I don't know. I haven't got like a family that I live with. Um, I've got a lot of like women that are have kids to me, and they have a husband. All of them, most of them, most of these people got a husband that they're living with, and they are happy with, and I don't know if they're happy with them. Hopefully they're happy with them, and it's okay. It's okay. But these women, I'm not living with them. I'm not living with any kids. This is a lot of bull. This is slander. This too, it seems. The police has been slandering me for quite a while now. They've been slandering me more than this. They've been slandering me about like girls branding each other, like saying that they're my slaves. and and now they're slandering me, saying like I've been killing my own wife and like my own children that I never had, like that I don't have, that I don't fucking have. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. Okay, not like living, not someone that I'm living with. The reason why I have kids is beyond me. I don't know why I have kids. I know I have kids, but I don't know why. A lot of like girls have somehow managed to get kids with me. Okay, I have somewhat managed to get kids with me. Okay, and that's basically it. So, um, this is strange to me. This is really strange to me. I was told to expose all of the people that sinned, okay, that sinned against me, that sinned against people. I haven't like done it all the time, but now I'm gonna do it. Like this is a lie, okay? This is a lie, okay? The Chris Watts case is a lie if it's about me, okay? If it's about me, then it's a lie, okay? Here's what happened, okay? I was in a psych ward for 6 months, okay? 6 months, okay? 6 months. I was in a psych ward for 6 months, and I was tortured for 1 month. And at the end of that month, there was a girl coming. She came into the ward. She was like a nurse. She was beautiful, and she flirted with me. Okay, she flirted with me. After that month, I kind of like I lost it. I lost control, and I just started begging for people to end it. Okay, for people to stop. I just started begging for like a alleviation of the torture I went through. For help. For like an end to it. Okay, and that's when this girl came in. Okay, she at least I paid for her to do it. But I don't know who it was. I was like there was a woman that gave me some medicine before I went to sleep. I went to sleep. The room was dark. After a while, I heard the door open. There came a girl in. She slept with me, but it was dark. I could not open my eyes. I could not see anything, and I was half conscious, like half conscious, half conscious. I was asleep, but I was also half conscious. I couldn't wake up. I couldn't like get myself together. I couldn't get up. When this girl, I was a little bit angry about like the fact that I could not fight this thing. Like I couldn't fight the fact that I couldn't fight these people, torturing me and like bringing me to this level. And when this girl like we're doing the job, and she weren't even good at it. I got so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad because they had gone to this level. They had gone so far to get me to sleep with somebody, and when she couldn't even do the job, I got mad. I got so fucking mad, And she was giving me a blowjob. I brought my foot up. I locked my foot around her neck, not her throat, but her neck. She had my in her mouth. Okay, the reason, basically, it didn't last for like that long. It didn't last for that long. After a while, she went limp. I got scared. I took my foot away. She was like doing like this at my thighs a little. She wasn't doing it hard or anything like that. She was doing this at my thighs. I got my thighs away. She had puked a few times, and this is the truth. Okay, this is really brutal. Okay, this is really brutal. Okay, but I lost control. I could feel my anger rising up. Okay, I could feel my anger rising up all of a sudden. Okay, I didn't know what it was. It was just my anger rising up, and I got mad. Okay, I got mad. I got really mad. Okay, this girl, she was resuscitated by the nurses. She coughed. She spit it out what is in her mouth. I didn't. From what I know, I didn't even come or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. But she was resuscitated. She was alive, And when I finally woke up, I was walking out into the hallway. There was someone sitting at the toilet, and I was like, "Who the hell is at the toilet?" Okay. And then like this girl that I was flirting with came down from the other side of the hallway. She was laughing. Um, the girl that was standing outside of the bathroom, because there was a girl in the bathroom, she was like saying, no, this was the second day. This was the second day because I slept with someone the second day as well. Okay, I slept with someone in the second day as well, in the dark, when I couldn't notice anything, when I couldn't see the person that slept with me. And after that day, that happened. And when I was pushed inside my bedroom again, I could hear this girl coming out, and she was like running back and forth in the hallway, and she was crying, okay, because I have been rude, okay, because I was rude, because I was being shameless, because I was being bad-minded, because I was being rude to her, okay, I was being rude to her, and that basically is it, okay. There was no kids there. There was one girl, and I didn't know who it was. It was one girl. I didn't know who it was. And that was it, okay. That was after a month of torture, okay. They tortured me for a month, okay. And that's it, okay. And I held myself for a month, okay. Basically, this girl, I don't know who it is. I don't know who she is. I don't know who this other girl is either. If it's the same girl, or if it's another girl, I don't know who it is. I went outside this psych ward for after a few months. Like I was able to go outside for a few months. After a few months, I was so glad to see sunlight. I was so glad to like see anything else than like the inside of this locked up like little hallway psych ward. Like it was just one hallway psych ward, and it was a little psych ward, and it wasn't a lot. Okay, I was locked inside of there for a month. Okay, I was locked inside of there for 6 months, and 1 month I was tortured. Okay, 1 month I was tortured. And after that, I was also having a lot of trouble. I was also having a lot of like torture inside of my body, but like it was easier. I actually think it was more than 1 month, but I was told that it was just 1 month. Okay, I was told that it was just 1 month. Okay, for me it lasted for an eternity. Okay, for me it lasted for all eternity because it was long. Okay, it was long. Okay, and it was torturous. It was horrible, and that's it. Okay. There was no kids. I didn't live with these people. There was no kids. There was not a woman I lived with. This is like a psych ward. There was a girl that came in and slept with me. There was a girl that came in and slept with me the second night, and that's it. Okay, 2 nights in a row. Okay, 2 nights in a row there was girls sleeping with me. Okay, and it was. I'm not gonna say what I felt, but I was angry the first time. The second time, I was just, I was just, I just accepted it, okay? I just accepted it, okay? The second time, I just accepted it because I was tired, okay? I was tired, okay? I was tired, and I kind of um, I knew that the first time was evil, okay? I knew that the first time was bad, okay? That it should never happen, never have happened, okay? Basically, as far as I know, this girl survived, but um, actually, I'm not gonna hide this truth. I'm not gonna hide this truth. She coughed. She woke up, but then the nurses. But then I heard from the nurses, "Oh no, she died. Okay, she died. Okay, she she died. Okay." But I wasn't. I didn't hold it for like 3 or 4 minutes or any longer than this. I didn't hold it for like 3 or 4 minutes or any longer than this. She. It was not like I used my hands to grab her. It was my leg. Okay, and it was around her neck. She was resuscitated. She coughed. She coughed up all the things that was inside of her, uh, but she went unconscious again. Okay, she went unconscious again. I'm not so sure she survived, but she went unconscious again. Okay, okay, bye.